Yo, what's good? Welcome back to GCKICKS. Now for today's video, we have a review on one of the 10 sneakers from the Nike Off-White collab. Now before we get into the review, of course, just want to give a shout out to one of my boys because he scooped these up from his boy and then passed them over to me. Now for those that don't know what this whole Nike and Off-White collab thing is all about, Virgil Abloh, which is the founder of Off-White, he and Nike came up with this idea to basically reconstruct 10 very iconic Nike silhouettes, but they broke it up into two different packs basically. So there's the revealing pack and there's the ghosting pack. Now this pair right here specifically belongs to the revealing pack, which consisted of the Nike Blazer, Air Vapor Max, Air Max 90, the Air Jordan 1, which is probably the one that most people are going after, which leaves this one for last, the Nike Presto. Now before we get into the actual sneakers, just want to go over the box real quick because it is a little bit different, even though it's just the reverse side of the regular red Nike box. So right here on top, you do have Nike swoosh in quotations, which is a big theme for all of the Nike Off-White collab sneakers. He loves to use quotations. Looking at the label, it's just a clear label. This is probably the first time I've ever seen a clear label on a box. It says the 10 Nike Air Presto retail is $160, but on the other side you do have Off-White Nike shoebox again in quotations, and then it says Beaverton, Ohio, USA, which is the headquarters. Getting into the paper, you do have some Nike branding as well as some Off-White branding with the stripes, of course. Definitely a dope addition to add onto the box. Now that we're done with the box, let's get into the sneakers, which is basically what everybody wants to talk about. So at a first glance, my honest opinion on this sneaker, this is honestly my favorite out of the entire 10. I know some of you guys are like, yo, you're bugging, bro, like the ones are the way to go. Yes and no, because it's basically just a Chicago one. It just looks a little scrambled up basically. This right here, it looks like a Presto. I don't know, like something about this sneaker just really draws me to it. I'm really attracted to this sneaker. Getting into some of the details real quick, the upper is basically the reverse side of a sneaker. Like the fabric is what you'll see on the inside of the shoe. And you do have the same caging, it's just in this yellow eggnog color. Getting into the tongue, if you know about Nike Prestos, they don't really have a tongue. So it's cool to see that they added one on there, and you can definitely see the padding exposed, which you won't really see this on a pair of sneakers. I'm pretty sure a lot of brands will be weirded out by this because like, why would you do that to a shoe? Why would you show that that's supposed to be on the inside of the shoe? It's supposed to be concealed. But no, not Virgil. You see Virgil, he's more like an innovator, I guess. You know what I mean? He wants to create a shoe that looks deconstructed or reconstructed and just leave it like that. Basically just leave it like that. To our surprise, it actually looks good. In my opinion, this shoe is crazy. Like I would have never thought that a shoe company, especially Nike, would design a shoe or make a shoe, because they didn't design it, Virgil did. Assemble a shoe that in a way looks like it was never finished and it looks more like a prototype kind of shoe, but still make it look dope. In my opinion, this is art right here. To me, this is art. Especially getting into the tag on top of the tongue. Aside from the tag not even being in the middle of the tongue, it's on the side and it's sideways. Now getting into one of the most notable pieces of all the Nike Off-White sneakers is this zip tie right here. It's a red zip tie. It actually says something. It actually says Off-White Nike 2017 zip tie in quotations, of course. This is a dope little addition. I don't think if I ever got a chance to own these shoes, I don't think I'd wear them with this because I mean, it's like wearing Jordans with that big hang tag like the Jordan 4s came with, the Jordan 3s. Some people wore it, some people didn't. I don't like wearing my shoes like that, so I'd probably take this off, even though that would probably mean having to cut it. Sorry. Now another addition that they did add to this Presto is the strap on the side of the shoe, which says Air in quotations. This is a nice little addition in my opinion. It's a nice little add-on. It definitely gives the shoe some more flavor. You do have some more Off-White branding on the inside of the cage. It says Off-White Nike, pretty much the same thing that the box said on the outside. And on the other side of the shoe, you do have the Velcro strap, so you can strap these. Getting into the insole, you do have a black insole with some Off-White branding. It does say the 10, and then it has that famous X that Off-White is known for having on their clothing. And then speaking of the inside of the shoe, it's pretty much just the same as regular Prestos, pretty much the same fabric. Now getting into the laces, you do have 3 additional laces. Now they do come with a pair of white laces, they come with black laces, neon orange, and then this green colored lace. And all of them say shoelaces in quotations on the actual shoelace. I don't know what's up with these quotations, but Virgil, you did your thing, bro. You did your thing. It's pretty much getting into some more details of the shoe. You do have a Nike swoosh that the original Nike Presto did not have, at least not on the side that big. This is a nice swoosh. I really like it. It looks a little shiny. It looks like a little patent leathery. I don't think it is patent leather, but it's stitched on right there, and then you do have that orange tag that I'm pretty sure most, if not all, of the Nike Off-White sneakers have. It's a nice little addition. It really pops. Now getting into the sole, you do have this yellow eggnog type colored sole. Some people are not really a fan of shoes that look like they're old and yellowed. I don't really like when that happens to my sneakers, but if the shoe comes like that, I like it. It kind of gives it that vintage look, that older vibe. I'm really feeling this, so I'm really feeling this entire shoe in my opinion. Now to top it off, the Nike Presto is one of Nike's current most most comfortable sneakers. I don't have a pair yet, but I did try a pair on, and I'm gonna be honest, they're pretty comfortable in my opinion. So I'm pretty sure these would be just as comfortable. Like, why wouldn't they? It just looks different on the outside pretty much. Because this is a collab with Off-White, if you know about Off-White, it's crazy expensive. Myself, as a consumer, someone that likes to buy sneakers for a decent price, not resell, I'm glad that they didn't go ahead and throw on those Off-White prices, even though now the resale is even higher than Off-White prices. I like the fact that Nike kept it close to retail, if not retail, so that, to me, that's pretty dope in my opinion. This is the shoe. Here you have it, guys. Now, like I said, this is probably my favorite out of the whole 10 collection, and then would be the Air Jordan 1s. We already know the resale on that is crazy right now, so I'm not gonna get into that. But the original release, which just happened like a few days ago, it was super limited, and they're saying that they're gonna re-release them again in November in a wider release, so I'm curious to see how that release is gonna go. I'm definitely gonna try and grab a pair, whether it's these or the ones, the Vapor Maxes. I don't really care, to be honest. I just want to have a piece of this collection, you feel me? Like, this is an iconic collection right here. Virgil definitely did his thing on this. But anyways, guys, that's it for my review on the Nike Off-White Presto. Let me know down below what your thoughts are on this sneaker right here, and which ones are your favorite out of the 10 collection. Now, for those interested in the remaining 5 pairs of this collection, they consist of Nike Air Max 97, React Hyperdunk, Air Force 1, Zoom Vaporfly, and a Chuck Taylor. That's crazy. For those that don't know, Converse is a part of Nike, but that's pretty dope that Virgil wanted to go ahead and bring Converse into this. And I'm curious to see how the other shoes will do in terms of like sell and, you know, the hype for them especially. But speaking of that, I want to give a shout out to my boy and his boy for giving me these sneakers to review them for you guys. Now, they're two people that actually like the sneaker culture, and not just what's in right now. They also have older heat from back in the day, and they actually have an Instagram account dedicated to just that, and they also have like crazy hyped accessories. So if you guys want to go ahead and check them out, and they actually sell stuff too. They have Supreme, they have, just check them out, guys. Check them out. Go ahead and show them some love, because without them, this review would not be possible. But anyways, guys, that's it for this review. If you enjoyed it, be sure to hit that thumbs up, and if you're new to this channel, you haven't already subscribed, you need to go ahead and do it. Come on, bro, just do it. This is GCKICKS, and I'm gonna catch y'all in the next video. Peace.